Hello everyone and welcome to Best Side Cycling. Today is super exciting as it's new wheel day, and in front of me I have a pair of Cadex 36 wheels that I finally managed to get here. And yeah, today we'll be doing a full unboxing of this, going through all the specs and things that you need to know. And it won't really be a review yet because I haven't ridden these, but expect one coming up later on. Alright, so let's start with the packaging. It comes in these two black boxes for the front and rear wheel. They're also wrapped with another cardboard shipping box when you get them. But you'll soon see inside that's actually really pretty secured how they're stored, though they're marked with fragile all over it as it's shipped. So anyway, let's open and see what's inside. So here, there's gonna be the wheel and a wheel bag, as well as a pouch containing a lot of useful items. Let's go through this since this is the same for both the front and rear wheel. And you're gonna run into a few things. One is this sort of little envelope containing sort of a quality control stamp and seal, as well as just sort of like a written manual and some warranty information. So you could go through all the details in all the different languages, but I think all of this is available online that I've seen, and so is this information. But the other cool thing that they include, not only is this pouch, I feel like you can use it for a lot of different things just outside of cycling. So you get your own sort of Cadex little tablet pouch, but you also get a tire lever, Cadex tire lever, as well as a valve core. So this is just useful for most tubeless situations where you might need to switch your press to core from time to time, so they just include that for you. This tire lever definitely, it's like many, but it's cool that they have one just dedicated for this brand as well, Cadex. And then that leaves us with the wheel. So the way that it's sort of stored in here might be a little hard to see, but there's sort of two slits in this inner box, so it's sort of pretty firmly tied into here. So you sort of have to press on the sides to pull it out. But once it's out, it's pretty simple, and it's just an oversized wheel bag. So we're gonna open this up and take a look. So as we open it here, there's the wheel. The wheel bag does have some padding at the in the middle near the hubs. So let's take a first look at this wheel. So there we have it. Here on the left is the front wheel, and here on the right is the rear one. And let's take a deeper look. So one of the first things you'll notice is definitely with the color of the rim and the finish. It looks sort of matte or a bit sort of raw sort of feeling. And this is what they call their precision layup to lead to sort of a much lightweight and stiffer wheel. These wheels are rated together at just about 1300 grams, but I will come to weigh them by the end of the video. But in terms of how it looks, I think what they did here is basically just, instead of going for some type of paint finish or something, they went for just a coat of UV protection over sort of the raw carbon resin. So there you see the icon for the Cadex brand, the Cadex logo themselves, and then up here you then see the 36 and hookless underneath. And that hookless represents that these are hookless rims. So what that means is that they don't have that little hook right here on the sides here for the tire. And that basically means that you have to run tubeless for these wheels. And moreover than that, you need certain tires that will play well with these, as these have a internal rim width of about 22.4 millimeters. It's sort of really neat technology, as it basically gives the tire more area and sort of is more flush with the side here. So it's a lot of wheels are doing this, not just these ones, but these are just an example of another wheel doing so. The rim tape is already applied for you, as well as they already included a press the valve and everything. So you're just sort of set and ready to go once you get these wheels. And then moving on, the next part is the aero carbon spokes. Is one of the standout features. You can already sort of see the shaping of these different spokes is not quite as normal. They are actually quite flat in a way. You can sort of really tell what they were trying to do intentionally to make them more aerodynamic, and just feeling them, yeah, they definitely look and feel different than normal metal spokes. In terms of the number of spokes and how they're sort of placed, it's all of Giant's DBL system, which I think stands for Dynamic Balance Lacing. There's 24 spokes in the rear and 21 spokes in the front, and this uses their technology also all in the name of stiffness and sort of ride quality. And one of the biggest things that they tout for these wheels themselves is their stiffness and their weight to stiff ratio. I'll put a little sort of table here, and you'll have to go to the website for more of their testing ideologies, but basically they claim that these wheels are much stiffer laterally, so side to side, as well as transmissions wise. It's hard for me to say anything more than that based on the testing because I haven't ridden these yet, but I definitely will give a full review later on as I continue to ride these wheels. The next main feature that they sort of bring up is the ceramic bearings. So instead of normal steel bearings, they have these ceramic ones, and you can see this labeling right there. It says Cadex ceramic, and it claims to be a low friction hub, and with a better rolling resistance of 1.5 times they claim. And the hub here comes with a standard sort of Shimano 11-speed hub to start. So next, let's go to the shop where I'll bring these wheels and my bike to get them installed, but we'll be doing the real weight check as well as the hub sound check here on the rear wheel. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please roll over the like button and subscribe. We cover local Seattle cycling content here, but from time to time I get really cool stuff like this that I just want to show off. So stay tuned for more. And we're here at the shop now, and we have the rear wheel here on the scale, and it's showing right here right now at just about 760 grams. All right, and then now we put the front wheel on, and this one comes to 620 grams with this one. So total just about 1380, just 80 grams over the spec. With already included is, as mentioned again, is the core there and the rim tape. So that might be some disparity, but overall pretty spot on. So we're gonna go through the installation process and then do the hub sound check. We started off by making sure that the wheels were nice and true, which they were. And then in terms of tires, I brought the 30mm GP5000 Continental STRs, which is their new ones compatible with hookless rims. Put some sealant in them and yeah, pumped them up, and they beat it in really nicely. And the width ended up actually really true as well, which is a nice characteristic of hookless rims. And without further ado, let's get to the hub sound check, and thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.